Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do a few more gun comparisons. I had one of my subscribers ask if I can show the SIG P365 against the Ruger LCP 2, and I figured while we're doing that we'll go ahead and put the SIG p238 up there as well. So as you can see, I got clear guns here. So Ruger LCP, here is the p238. And the 365. I know you guys have seen a lot of the 365 lately. I was lucky enough to get my hands on one of those. So anyway, I'll kind of show a comparison on the guns here, kind of one at a time. I'll move some stuff here a little bit. So let's do both SIGs real quick here. So the 365, I got at barrel length 3.1, got 2.7 here. The overall length, this is kind of the battle of the micro compacts, you could say. Overall length, you got the 365 is 5.8. You can see just a little bigger than the 380 is 5.5. The width is interesting to me. The 238 saying 1.1 inches compared to 1.06. You can see that's pretty darn close there. Maybe with the pearl grips added on there. Otherwise, the 238 does feel a little more thin to me than the stats would show. They both do have your SIG night light sights, and then your weights. Your 365 here on the left is 17.8 ounces, and the 238 is 15.2 ounces. Keep in mind that you have 11 rounds of 9mm in this one if you have a 10+1. And this one you have 7 rounds of 380, 6+1. Keep in mind the 365 does come with 2 magazines, 2 10-round magazines. Your 238 only comes with the 1 magazine. They do make an extended 7+1 magazine. I believe that's like $55 or something like that, so a little expensive. So we'll get into the 365 versus the LCP2, and then I'll show both 380s there as well. Before we get into this one too much, I just wanted to make sure that I remembered to say this, so I'll say it now. The sights on here are fixed. You cannot change them. I added some fingernail polish here to get a little bit better sight picture. I need to redo this top one. And then, yeah, this gun is really light, 10.6 ounces. But let's go ahead and do your side-by-sides here. So I'll go ahead and go over the stats again on the 365. So I have a beagle howling upstairs. I'm not sure if you can hear him. We're going to power through. So we got 3.1 inch barrel here, 2.75 on this one, the LCP. The overall length is 5.8 compared to 5.17. Let's see. So there you see it, guys. This is the 365 is extremely small for a 9mm. So 5.8 versus 5.17. The width the LCP2 will destroy pretty much any gun. 0.75 inches there compared to the 1.06. And then the overall height is 3.71 compared to 4.3. Ounces is 10.6 ounces and 17.8. So hope the side-by-sides there kind of help you guys see even how small the 365 is. I know people know the LCP2 is extremely small gun. The LCP2 does come with 1 6-round flush magazine. It also does have the little pinky extension. I'll show you guys what these look like here. We'll do a quick comparison of the 2 micros here too, since we have them out. There is ammo in this magazine on the middle here. Not concerned. I'm not going to rack any slides. So anyway, overall length for these 2 guns, the SIG P238's on the left. That is overall length 5.5 inches compared to 5.17 on the Ruger LCP2 here on the right. The width, there's going to be the big difference, at least on the stats, saying 1.1 inch on the SIG on the left and 0.75 on the right. Feeling them, you can tell that the Ruger's smaller. Let's see. Overall height is 3.9 on the left, and it's saying it's 3.71 on the right. So 3.9 and 3.71 The Ruger maybe feels a little, well, they look pretty flush to me, actually. So I'm just going off on their website's stats. I didn't, you know, I don't have like a caliber or anything like that. I suppose I could grab a tape measure, but I haven't done that. I'm probably not going to do that. Anyway, Ruger LCP2, 10.6 ounces, and this one's the 15.2 ounces. Let's see. We'll talk about prices. The LCP2 is clearly the cheapest gun on this list. It also feels the cheapest. I'll say that. I am able to easily ankle carry that gun though, or you can pocket carry that one. That's very nice for that. You know, 10.6 ounces. That's pretty legit for pocket carry or ankle carry. It doesn't really get annoying. So both shoot 380, both 6+1. The SIG over here, let me clear our magazine and clear our gun. We are clear. The SIG is extremely nice to shoot. I have not had any malfunctions with this gun. I don't think my girlfriend has either. This is her gun technically. You can see the white grips on there, pearl grips, and the you know, the pretty slide there. This gun is awesome. Another big difference, guys, is this gun is hammer fired, and it has an external safety on there. Safety's on when it's up and off when it's down. Has a big slide or slide release here. Girlfriend thinks that this is a real easy slide to manipulate, and I'll have to agree with her on that. The only thing, both these 380s, taking them apart is kind of annoying. The 380, you have to get it to a specific spot, kind of get a screwdriver or a knife and pop that out. It's kind of annoying. And then this one, the same thing. You can see these notches here. You have to get this back to the right spot, and then you have to pull this whole thing out from the back, push this pin. So that's kind of annoying. Let's see. This has a very nice trigger. And then you can reset there. Very crisp 1911 style trigger on that. So this gun though costs about $700. So $299, about $700, and this one was $529. But I think they're gonna be on sale for $499 depending on where you go. So you got 11 rounds, 7 rounds, 7 rounds. This will also have a 12-round magazine come out, so you'll have option for 13 rounds on that one. So that's pretty nice. Let me show you some ammo differences. For those of you who don't know 9mm very well versus 380. It's critical defense on the right here, and then I think right now this one is what am I trying to say? Federal HST here on the left, 150 grains. So that's gonna be my carry round. I need to shoot that through the gun here for still, and I'll be doing that on Friday. Sorry, these won't focus very well. But anyway, there's your round difference. So you guys can watch videos on. There's a lot of good videos out there. People shooting through like ballistics gel, that type of stuff. So you guys can check out the differences on that. They have different, you know, round comparisons, as well as like let's say Winchester versus Federal versus Hornady or whatever. So you guys can watch all that. Seems like pretty much Federal HST seems to win most of the time there. But I don't know, hopefully that helps you guys out. If I had to pick one gun for the specs, I'd pick the 365. I am having some trouble with that gun. You know, I'm trying some new stuff out here. We're going to try some different ammo on Friday. Having some failure to return a battery on that one. This SIG is working flawlessly in the middle, the p238. They do also make it to 938, which is a 9mm version. I have not personally shot one of those, but it's very similar to this. I imagine that'd run well. And the Ruger LCP2 is just a little, if you put the right ammo in there, it doesn't have any problems. Very snappy. This is the worst gun to shoot out of the three. My least favorite gun is this one. I would say favorite's a 365, except for the failure to return the batteries. That's my favorite one to shoot. It has a very nice trigger. And the SIG is it's definitely both this SIG than that SIG. Let me show you the other triggers here real quick, guys. So we're clear here. So this one, you have a pretty long take up there. You got your safety trigger on there. Not able to get really a good grip on this gun at all. You know, some people call this like a throwaway gun, whatever. So there's your take up. Let me double check one more time. We're clear, guys. Clear. Okay. All right. So you got your take up, and then you got a pretty far trigger come back. So it comes. You can see it comes back all the way. Reset. Take up. Pretty far trigger. You have your audible reset, and then your 365. We're clear there. This trigger is so nice, guys. Get your little take up there. Nice crisp break. That's as far back as the trigger goes. And here's your nice trigger reset. Very nice. So, alright guys, I hope that helps whoever's out there maybe looking at small guns. You know, a Glock 43 or a Smith & Wesson Shield would also be other stuff I'd check out. The Smith & Wesson Shield's a very good gun for the price point too. You know, depending on how big of a gun you want to get or whatever. But alright guys, hopefully you like that. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and have a great day.